Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw and we are playing Criminal Case Elite Mode and we are in Pacific Bay. I looked at your suggestions and I was just thinking like, do I want to do another brutal case or another soft case, if I might call it like that, because I see that one of you guys suggested me to do case number 18, but I also wanted to do case number 3 to avoid so much brutality in my case. I'm gonna do case number 3, What Dies Beneath. I think I remember liking this case. I liked the whole atmosphere with divers and such. And I need to forget who's the killer. Alright. Oh, hello, Commissioner Katrina. So how did your previous investigation go? I hope Frank was nice to you, now that he's with Eddie. Move away, child! Sorry, Amy, but what Katrina needs is some real sensations to enjoy the best our town has to offer. What is it? Would you like to go scuba diving, Commissioner Katrina? A nice way to start the day, with the city's best guide by your side, me. Well, I'd always wanted to try out scuba diving, so why not? But, just the two of you? Can I come too, Roxy? Of course you can, Amy. The more the merrier, as I always say. Oh, thank you. What do you think, Katrina? I never tried scuba diving before. Where should we go? Is there a perfect place to dive? I just heard about a great place. I newly discovered part of the coral reef. It's by the marina. You're gonna love it, Katrina. The coral reef? I've always tried to see one up close. Quick, let's go, Katrina. I'll see where we can rent wetsuits. Alright, scuba diving. Those wetsuits are tight. How are you supposed to swim in this thing? Yours fits you perfectly, Katrina. I'm jealous. I'm so excited. Come on, Katrina, let's dive near the coral reef. And let's keep an eye for anything unusual. You never know. Don't say it, please. Well, let it be like Avatar Way of Water. Let's go and dive. Well then. Not what you see every day. What happened to her? Well, it's nice down here. Alright, a scuba tank. Oh god, is that a dead person? Thank god you got her out of the water, Commissioner Katrina. Wait a minute, I recognize her. Her name's Valerie Green. She's a professional diver who's recently entered the party scene. Wait, something's fishy. Her face got the blue tint typical of asphyxiation, and yet the gauge of her oxygen tank is still on full. Trust the coroner on this. The girl didn't drown by accident. It was murder. I'll get to the autopsy as soon as possible. Commissioner Katrina, you found Valerie's spare oxygen tank. The gauge is so full, but it's surprisingly light. You're right, you better send it to Hannah for analysis. Then, what's left to be done? You want to take a look through the algae? Alright, I'm on it. Let's all get to work. Well then. Let's look through the algae. Maybe we'll find something useful. A notification on my phone, nothing important. Okay, what's this? Great job, look through all this algae, Katrina. What is that piece of paper you found? Oh dear, the water's made most of it illegible. Do you think I'll manage to recover what it says? Maybe. I didn't expect to analyze another clue again, so I didn't stop recording for the next clip. I'm still on the first one. Well, I knew it was going to reveal the next crime scene, so... The paper you found in the LJ is a party flyer. Tonight, party on a big, mighty yacht. Best spot in town. I must say I've never heard of it, but you're right, we know someone who does. I'll call Roxy right away. Well, we know the right person for it. You do realize that the dead won't just wake up and tell me what happened to them, right? I know I'm a joy to talk to, but leave me some time to work. Katrina just needs your help for a second. Have you heard of the big, mighty yacht by any chance? Of course I have. It's the yacht that holds parties near the coral reef. I'm dying to know who owns it so they can invite me on board. So this yacht might have been around when our victim was killed. You're right, Katrina. We have to search the yacht right away. Okay. Well, I unlocked 2 crises. Just in case. Got 'em all. Wow, this boat is just a mess. I hope the identification plate you found will tell us who it belongs to, but you have to decipher it first. And there's his torn photograph. It needs to be restored before we can find out what's on it. Just tell me if I can help, Commissioner Katarina. Just keep a lookout if anyone comes by. Let's do the license plate if it's going to be another analysis. Alright. Here it is. Good job deciphering the number on the yacht's identification plate, Katrina. Time to send it to Hannah for analysis. Well, see, I was just trying to get analysis out. So, what happened to her? The sight of Diamond's Ronnie has a touch of poetic irony, don't you think, Katarina? As if death was like, well, you asked for it. Not really. Oh, please, Roxy, don't laugh about such a delicate subject. What did you learn about Valerie's murder? Well, I looked a little more closely and I could tell you she still had her mouthpiece on when she died. She suffocated. But you know me, a clear autopsy like that is just not enough. So I took a closer look at Valerie's body and I discovered traces of cream on her wetsuit and her tank. It's a water-repulsive hand cream to be exact, which is why the water didn't destroy it. And the most interesting thing is that there's no cream on Valerie's skin. And if the hand cream doesn't come from Valerie, then it comes from her killer. Valerie's killer uses hand cream. Alright. At least something. Alright, now the tank. I must say I'm not used to analyzing this kind of thing. This tank is a damn bloody mess, Katarina. It was sabotaged by someone who knew what they were doing. Just look at it, Katarina. The gauge has been modified. No wonder your victim drowned. She had no way of knowing she was running short on air. Oh. I'm telling you, the person who sabotaged your victim's equipment had used that sort of equipment before, and they wanted that girl dead. So, it means that Valerie was killed by someone who knows about scuba diving? Thanks, Hannah. Okay, so it was a sabotage. But who would want her dead? Okay, now the number on the ship. The license plate reveals that the big mighty yacht is registered to the name of Peter Long. I took the liberty to ask Frank to get into the station. Apparently, Mr. Long refused to answer to any name but Mighty Pete. Must be compensating for something. Sounds like somebody I won't like. Hannah, that's not a way to talk about suspects. Wait, you got Frank to do something for you? That's impossible. Well, I may have sent you an email at Katria's place telling you to bring in your suspect. But you have your guy here. It saves everyone's time, doesn't it? Well, at least he's here, so let's get on with it. Okay, now let's analyze the photograph. Well, let's restore it. Okay. The top photograph we found on the yacht shows our victim. Great job, Katarina. But who's the woman next to her? You're right, Katia, she might have some information about Valerie. We need to find her. Good idea, Katia. Let's compare the files we have on our database and see if we find this mysterious woman. We'll find out who she is. You'll see. Okay. Alright, let's first identify this woman before talking to suspects. Well, only one so far. There we go. You identified Angie Cortez. So the woman posing with our victim on the photograph you restored is Angie Cortez. The database says that she lives right by the shore. That's great. Now we could go ask her about our victim. I'm right behind you, Commissioner Katarina. Alright, follow me. Alright, first let's go to this guy. I must say, I'm rather confused about my presence here. The other policeman was quite persuasive, but I'd like some explanations. I'm really sorry, sir, but we need your testimony in the investigation of Valerie Green's death. Did you know her well? Valerie's dead? That's tragic. I'm not gonna lie to you. Valerie and I have dated for a short time. I broke up with her a couple of weeks ago. Our personalities just didn't match. I must say my womanizing ways don't go well with a lot of women. And well, a relationship like that costs money. Heard I agree, you see, but you know what they say, the show must go on. I have a lot of work to do for my next party, so if you excuse me, I'll go back to my yacht. Oof, I don't like this guy, no. Okay, let's talk to maybe somebody normal, I hope. Hello! How can I help you, my sweethearts? Do you need some help getting into the hottest parties in town? I can get you anywhere. No thanks. No. But speaking of parties, do you remember this picture you took with Valerie Green? She was murdered earlier today. Oh, poor Valerie. She was so innocent. I mean, it's so sad. You see, she was new into the party scene. I just wanted to help her blend in. And the yacht is such a good place to make new friends. The yacht just arrived in town, and since then it's been a revolution. The old clubs, the silly bars, it's all over now. We've gone national. This place was a dump, and now we see the biggest parties on the coast. This town is a much better place now. Too bad Valerie died before she could see it. Alright, later at the police station. So what do you think of the investigation so far, Katarina? We found Valerie Green drowned after someone sabotaged her equipment. We then discovered that she had recently become part of the nightlife of the town, and we met Angie with whom she used to party. And we also met that womanizer, Mighty Pete. He rules over the party scene, and he was Valerie's ex. So what? Katrina, I need you to go to the scuba diving shop right away. The scuba diving shop? But gee, we're kind of in the middle of He can't wait, but we call for help. A bomb has to be found in the scuba diving shop. You need to get to it before it explodes. Whoa! What for? Why go to such length as to plant a bomb? Alright, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing in chapter 2. So, thank you for watching. Don't leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!